Epsom salt is a popular plant supplement that can provide us unusual benefits, but only if we use it correctly. So in this video, we will discuss all about Epsom salt benefits, how to use it for plants, seeds, cuttings, etc. and some of its side effects at the end. So keep watching this video and do subscribe to our channel. Epsom salt is a plant supplement that majorly contains magnesium, sulfur and oxygen, and all of these nutrients are the basic plant elements. It is white colored crystalline powder that is water soluble. Epsom salt is naturally found in the mineral deposits, but it's not organic as it is processed through chemical methods and then come to market for our use. It's basically magnesium sulfate but named as Epsom after the name of a small town in England. It's very useful in certain ways as well as harmful. First we will talk about its benefits for plants. The number one and the most useful benefit of Epsom salt is that its usage while repotting a plant reduces the stress and help it recover very healthily. You can simply make it liquid and use it while transplanting your seedlings or mature plants. You will see they will recover very healthily and start their new growth. Another use of Epsom salt is that it helps in nutrients intake. It happens very commonly that we kept on using fertilizers but the results don't appear. It's most probably due to the nutrients intake problem. Means the nutrients are there but the roots are unable to take it inside the plant, and at such stage use of Epsom salt can promote the nutrients intake and hence your plants grow in a better shape. Another benefit of Epsom salt is that its foliar spray on your indoor plants makes their leaves to shine very green. You can spray its liquid on your indoor plants and their leaves not only grow bigger but will be lush green as well. And for making a powerful fertilizer for indoor plants at home, check out the detailed guide from the description box link. Another big benefit of Epsom salt is that it improves seeds germination. You can soak the seeds in its solution and sow them. They will not only germinate quickly but also the seedlings will be healthier and more in quantity. Remember, this thing works only if you follow the right season and a good soil mix. And you can also subscribe to our channel for more tips and tricks. If your plant leaves are turning yellow, again Epsom salt can help. Yellow leaves mostly appear due to the deficiency of nitrogen or magnesium, and Epsom salt also have magnesium in it. Remember, yellow leaves can also appear due to number of other reasons like change of season, soil compactness and so on. And if you are also dealing with yellow leaves, a complete treatment guide is linked in the description box. You can follow that. Another use of Epsom salt for plants is that it regulates the pH levels of the soil. Remember, we talked about sometimes nutrients are present in the soil but roots are unable to take it inside the plant body. So that also happens when either the soil is too acidic or too alkaline, and use of Epsom salt lowers soil's pH, making it ideal for the growth of most plants. But here you also need to check the pH levels before using Epsom salt, and you can do this with such a pH meter. It's also linked in the description box to buy. Another Epsom salt benefit is that it helps in flowering and fruiting of a plant. You can use a small dose of its liquid while transplanting the seedlings and you will see the treated plant grow faster, produces more flowers and set more fruit. Overall, it is best for flowering plants as it lowers pH, provides nutrients, etc. Epsom salt used on a plant also makes up its immune system. The plant will be resistant of many pests and diseases. Overall, it makes their immune system stronger. Another use of Epsom salt for plants is that it has sulfur, which is helpful in many ways. It's a basic plant element and also have antifungal properties. You will only see all of these benefits on your plants if you use Epsom salt correctly. So now let's know all about that. For using Epsom salt on a mature and growing plant, you can either make its solution and use as a watering, or you can lose the top layer of soil and mix the Epsom salt with the soil. Use only a tablespoon for a 10 inches of pot and half a tablespoon for a 5 inches of pot. Water well after adding it, and that's it. This way you can use this for mature plants once a month. To apply Epsom salt on indoor plants, you should mix its liquid first. For that, take a liter of simple water in a bottle and add around a tablespoon of Epsom salt into it. Mix well, and now you can water your plants with this liquid, or you can spray its liquid over the leaves of your indoor plants every 2 weeks at the evening time. You can also use the same Epsom salt solution to soak your seeds for an hour. Then you can sow them into a well-draining soil mix. This will kickstart the germination of your seeds. To use Epsom salt for cuttings, you can simply use a tablespoon of Epsom salt in a liter of water and dip your cuttings into the solution for an hour or so. Now you can directly plant this cutting into a well-draining soil mix and place the pot in a shady and humid area. You will see this will help your cuttings to grow in a better way. And you can also subscribe to our channel for more such videos. This way you can use Epsom salt on all type of your plants, just avoid using too much and too frequently. It works very well for indoor plants, vegetables, flowering and fruiting plants. Even you can use this for cacti and succulents, just use with moderation. As you saw this clip earlier, cauliflowers are not formed just because of Epsom salt. You also need to provide other nutrients like phosphorus, calcium, nitrogen, etc. to reach this level. I am using this fertilizer also, as it contains everything a vegetable plant needs. You can also make it at home. Video is linked in the description box, must give it a try. Now let's talk about what happens if you use too much of Epsom salt. There are a few side effects that can appear and you should also consider them before using this. The first thing that can appear is the burning of leaves. Epsom salt is high in magnesium and its overuse will appear with leaf burns, but it's optimum to use it with proper breaks. Another thing that can appear if you just use Epsom salt is the nutrients imbalance. Means your soil mix will be high in magnesium but it will be deficient of nitrogen, calcium and phosphorus. And that's the reason why it's a plant supplement, not a fertilizer. So don't use it regularly and don't consider it as a fertilizer. You can use Compost liquid, that is a complete fertilizer containing all the plant nutrients. Detailed video on that is linked in the description box, must check it out. Epsom salt no doubt regulates soil's pH, but using too much can cause soil saltiness, where the soil becomes salty and such a salty mixture is not good to grow any type of plant. So follow right ratios, avoid using it without the need. Frequent use of Epsom salt can also result in root damage and your plant will go under a stressed condition. So use small dose only once a month. So it's all about Epsom salt uses for plants. Remember, it's a plant supplement that have a few elements. You can't build your whole gardening journey on this. You will definitely need organic fertilizers, and here is a playlist where I have talked in depth about most of the organic fertilizers like cow dung, blood meal, seaweed, rock phosphate and much more. Must check it out and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.